Hello YouTube, this is Super Apple Forever. So there's a little app that I want to show you that's available for the Mac, I think Windows and iOS. So it's called MacTracker. I've known about this for a while, but uh, I haven't gotten around to making a video about it, and now I really have a reason to make a video for it because there's new ways to get it, and it's getting popular. I got it about a couple years ago when I think it came out, and it wasn't that popular, but it's a pretty cool application. So this is it right here, and what it does is, if you're a real Mac nerd or you like Macs and you collect them like I do and all kinds of stuff, and I'll do that in a minute. But oh, well, maybe I'll just do it right now while I talk. So what it does is it basically has the specs of every Mac machine ever made. Every Mac machine, every Mac accessory, every like basically everything Apple's ever made, and it displays all the info on it, and it's got a great interface, and it contains startup chimes and how much the product cost when it came out, and stuff like that. So there's three different ways to get it. The first is you can download it straight from their website, which is MacTracker.ca. So I think it's a Canadian website. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put so you can check that out. I believe it's for Windows. I'm not sure. I think they might have one for Windows. I don't know. But of course, it's for Mac. You can download it from the website, or you used to be able to download it from the website. I'm not sure if you can do it anymore, but you can download. Okay, no, yeah, you can download it from the website with this, and then you can download it from the App Store with this. And I recommend downloading it with the App Store. Of course, I'm not going to be able to do that since, well, I could if I wanted to, but since I got it before it was in the App Store. So, of course, you can download it from their website, and you can download it on the App Store, of course, which is right here. You can see it's here. You can see like basically how it works, and you can see that it has pretty good comments for it. So it is an awesome program. It's got 5 stars for every single comment, and you can just download it here with your Apple ID that you use with iTunes. And then of course the iOS version, and you can see the pictures here for iOS. I have it on my iPhone and on my iPad, and it's awesome on that. You get the startup chimes and everything else, so it's basically just like the desktop one or the Mac version. So you can see that here, and it's just a really cool and interesting application. So you can see it's got mostly 5 stars. I think it deserves 5 stars. It's an awesome app for the Mac and iOS. So that's how you can get it. This is the actual program itself, and let me just spread this. Okay, so this is the actual program itself, and what you have here is everything Apple's ever made. So you can see you've got X server, you got time capsule, airport cards, airport base stations, Power Macs, work groups, laser writers, everything. So you got PowerBooks, just about everything. Well, actually, everything Apple's ever made, and you can look at like this Mac, for instance. I have a MacBook Pro 15-inch. Um, this is the first video on my MacBook Pro. Just saying that, and hopefully it'll turn out pretty well. But anyway, you can see what kind of Mac you have. So it'll say like 64 bits, 2.2 gigahertz processor. You know, like hard drive space and cores, things like that. So that's that. For like, you can look at the software, and they've recently kind of like rewritten this. It used to be a little different. Now it's very interactive, so you can see, you know, just everything about the computer. You can see the graphics cards, so it's very, very detailed. You can see all that. And then you can add your own comments. Like, for instance, I'll just add a comment. Just to add something. And then you can see, I think you can see the startup chime somewhere on here. I'm not. So yeah, if you click the Mac, you get to hear the startup chime, which we all know of. So I'll look at a classic Macintosh. I'll look at the Macintosh 128K, and we've got, you know, it's got what year it came out, how much it cost, which was quite pricey for back then. 8 megahertz, which is amazing. You can see the software it used, graphics, uh, connections and expansions, history. You can see, read that. Very interesting stuff. And then, of course, you can click it to hear a startup chime, which this startup chime is awesome. So yeah, that was the startup chime for the Macintosh 128K. And then, like, for instance, I'll just use the Macintosh TV, which I really want to get one of these. These are really cool. Just use it as a TV or something. So you can see 32 megahertz processor, 160 megabyte hard drive, software system 7.1, all graphics and stuff, and then the history of it. So you can hear that startup chime. That startup chime is pretty awesome. And I guess we'll look at the first generation iMac, Bondi Blue. And yeah, so you get the idea. So some of them actually have, I just want to show you one of these. Some of them actually have crashing sounds, you know, like the old Macs, if you know about this stuff. Some of them have crash sounds. So I actually don't know how to show you that because this is an update and I haven't used this program for a while, but some Macs have, the old retro Macs have crash sounds, and those are pretty interesting. So you can see laptops. We've got the first generation iBook clamshells, which are awesome. And here we have servers. So, you know, just all the stuff. So we'll look at iOS stuff now. iPhone original. So you can see no startup chime for that, of course. And you can see still it has every little detailed thing about the iPhone 620 megahertz processor. You know, just everything you could want to know about everything about Apple. And then the Newton, of course, which is very cool. You should look at this. This is before, of course, iOS and stuff. So of course, Wi-Fi cards, time capsule, airport. So if you don't know this, Apple used to make scanners and printers, which is pretty interesting. They can actually still be used. I think HP still makes ink for some of them, and they have to have like all kinds of adapters and stuff. But yeah, the last one was a color laser writer. This is one of the last ones here, as you can see, which is pretty interesting. It'd be awesome to have an Apple printer. Okay, so we can look at iPods now. The iPod U2 Special Edition. These things sell for crazy on eBay, like $800. So you can just see that. So just very interesting layout with awesome stuff that like you can search for anything you want. So oh, that's for iPod. You want to search all models, but so check this application out. It's pretty cool. And if you don't really want to download something or have an application, there's something else you can use for this. I don't know if you noticed or not, but when we were looking at this stuff, it said some of them said from Apple history. I use this website all the time too, just to look at Macs and stuff, or if I'm looking to buy a Mac, applehistory.com. So this is pretty much the same thing, except for it's in a website. It's not as uh, I don't know. It's not as nice of a layout, but I do love this website and I use it all the time. Um, it's updated pretty much uh, about every 4 to 6 months. Not all the time. It's not like a as soon as the iPad 2's launched, it's put up on here. It takes a while for this website to get updated. Of course, with MacTracker, it's of course in the Mac App Store and all that, so it's updated every time an Apple product comes out. So this basically does the same thing. You can look at the MacBook. It has all the detailed information as well. So most of actually what's in MacTracker was copied off of this website. Not illegally or anything, so I'm sure they got permission. So you can look at this, and so yeah, this is just another cool website. I don't think this has every single product. I know it has the Newtons and stuff, but it doesn't have like iSights and stuff. It has iPods. It's got basically the same stuff in it, but if you really are interested in this stuff, I'd go with MacTracker. I do use this a lot, like I said, and I love this website. So, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll put the link for applehistory.com and MacTracker in the description so you can check that out. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which is, of course, twitter.com/superappleforever, just my username. I'll put that in the description as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.